Hello, and thank you for tuning in. RoseWardStampersDelight.com. So today I'd like to show you the April paper pumpkin. Changes beautiful. And before we start, just a few reminders. The new annual catalog starts May 3rd. If you're in the U.S. and you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like a catalog, contact me. Everything is in the description below. My May online class is with Bottled Happiness. Again, you click on the link below and you can register. I have my annual paper share, ribbon and embellishment samplers going on, so you definitely want to click on that link. Also, the next paper pumpkin, you can sign up for that now. That's Celebrating in Color. And a few lucky winners are going to win a golden voucher good for $25 of merchandise in the catalog from Stampin' Up. I want to remind you to check out the apparel shop, which is stampersdelightshop.com, for some great stamping and crafting apparel for you or your friends. And then last but not least, we have our Fun Fold, Sweet Delicious Fun Fold Club, Donna Gray and myself. Again, everything's below where you can read what that entails and what you get with this. And that is Hues of Happiness for May. Don't forget to check out the Last Chance products also. Okay, grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. So if you'd like to place an order with me, my April host code is right here. Sorry, got a couple of things going on. So let me start with showing you the paper pumpkin. And this is the April. Change is beautiful. And of course, the next one is the In Color. You get a little Melon Mambo ink pad, ink spot, and you get the stamps. I use those as giveaways, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use my full size. And then in the box, which the box can be reused, you get this great kit. These are absolutely gorgeous. So I like to fold that back in there because I know I can reuse it. I do believe in reusing things. So let's get this over here. Taking my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to open that up so you can see what we've got in here. Ooh, we got some gems and some dimensionals. And then, of course, we have the envelopes. And you know I like to cut my envelopes up so I can get more cards out of it. And then, of course, you have the cards and the instructions. So here's the cards. And then the instructions. One thing you want to know about the instructions. Okay, it tells you how to do these cards, but, and the description of everything is great, but on the back, it also shows you what colors coordinate and also some alternate ideas. Okay, so here are the cards, and of course this would fold like this, and it's a Z fold card, and then you'd stamp the back. The next one is also another Z fold card. Okay, so it would go like this, and then you could stamp the back. And then last but not least, we have this this cute little card here where you would poke out all the moon and all that, and you get to see the front. You'll see it in a second. And then you get your die cuts. So that's everything in the kit. Now let me show you what the cards look like, and it'll make a little more sense. So the first one, of course, there's the envelope. We're going to move this aside for a second. There's the envelope, and here's the card. Beautiful things take time. And if you look, you can see that that's the one right here. And then on the back, it says, "May this new season hold wonderful news." Now, what happened with this one, and I just put an extra piece of cardstock on here. You can stamp right on the back of it here, but I actually made a boo-boo. So this is how I fixed it. Okay, so that's the first card. And then I'm going to show you, let's see, the second card is right here. And this would be this one. Right there. Beautiful things take time. Now, I changed up the sentiments from the ones that's with the kit. And then on the back, may this new season hold wonderful new experiences. So those are the Z-fold cards. And then the one that I explained, or I didn't explain, this one right here, you poke out these pieces. Okay, there's some little pieces you got to poke out, and that's the inside of the card right there. So let me show you that one, because we're going to have some fun playing with this. So when you poke out all those pieces, it looks like this. And there's nothing, no sentiment on the front. Just like that. And it says every day is a new day. So from dark to light. And of course, there's the envelope. So let me show you the alternates I did first. So this was the original card. Then what I did was, of course, the envelope, I cut it up. And, whoop, let's start here. Okay, so this was the original card. I cut these pieces up. So I cut this one off and I cut that one off. And I had 3 panels. All right, so the first panel was this one. And I just layered that with some black and some white cardstock. I actually grabbed the new Happiness Abounds stamp set because I wanted some other sentiments, birthday sentiments, and I used the new stylish shapes. These are available in May. I absolutely love these shapes. You're going to see me use those a lot. So I made this into a birthday card with the first panel. And then I just added a white envelope. And I'll have still shots on my blog and on Facebook later. So then I had these 2 panels. So this panel right here with just that little flower. Beautiful things take time. There's the little flower growing. And I stamped from the images right here. I stamped a butterfly and I fussy cut that out. I put some glitter, black glitter ribbon on it. This one has the pool party ribbon, which those ribbons are available now. This one is retiring. And this is where I cut up the envelope. You see the pink inside. So there's the pink right there. So I cut up the envelope for this one also. And may this new season hold wonderful experiences. And then, of course, I also did the envelope. And then from the middle panel here with the flower, again, I used the Happiness Abounds. I made a friendship card. Oh, yeah, and I think I told you, these banners right here are from that new stylish shapes dies. Okay, and here again, I took that panel. I took the inside of the rest of the envelope. I fussy cutted a couple of these out. And I made a friendship card. Friend, may this new season hold wonderful new experiences. So there's another card. So I got 3 cards out of this original panel one. And using the envelope also. Okay, let's put those over there. Now, the next one that I did, let's grab that one. That was this one. Okay, this one right here. And what I did was, that was the original card. And then again, I cut these panels up so that I could, make more cards. And the first panel, which is this one right here, I used as the front of my card. You are wonderful in every way. Again, using the Happiness Abounds. Happy birthday. So that was from this panel. And then from these 2 panels here and the inside of the envelope, I made another Z-fold card. So I just used those 2 panels and I used the inside of this envelope. And this says, friend, beautiful things take time. Okay. And let's see, I thought I had one more with that. Maybe not. So I made 2 cards with that one. And then the last one I showed you, every day is a new day. So that's that card. And what I did with that, oh, here's the other one. I knew I had another one with the, oh no, I used it for this one, sorry. I get myself all confused. All right, so this was the original one. And then what I did was I cut this panel off and I layered it with some Starry Sky. And I made a little welcome little one. This die right here is from the Sun Prince. And then when you open it up, the die is from the Sun Prince, and the sentiments for this one are from Celebrating You. Okay, welcome little one, lots of love. So again, I cut this card in half. We got that. And then with the inside of this card, when I cut it out, and the envelope, I made another Z-fold card. Here's where those stylish frames or stylish shapes, I use the circles here. Beautiful things take time. The best is yet to come. What a great saying, right? Okay, so that was an alternate for those cards. And I still have some left. That's what's so great about these. So let me bring in one of these and let's do a little something here. Okay, so let's take this one here. These are my leftovers. And I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. I'm going to go ahead and cut that right in the middle here, or right where that fold is. And I'm going to cut those off too. Again, I can make 3 cards out of this now. This one, I am going to grab a piece of black cardstock. I'm going to cut that in half. And bring this in at 4 1/4, and I'm just going to score that. That's my card base. Now, this is going to be probably too large, so I have to trim this down. So since I usually use 4, I'm going to show you 4 by 5 1/4. And that would go right there. But because it's black on black, I want it to pop out a little bit more. So I'm going to grab a piece of my white cardstock, which is already 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to trim this down to 3 3/4 by 5. Because now it fits right on here. Just like that. I'm going to bring in some of that black glitter ribbon. I'm not going to do a bow. I'm just going to do a knot. I'm going to put that knot over this way. So the first thing I have to do, obviously, is glue this down. Now, you could use this side of your paper, too, because it's just as nice. Get that even. And then for this one, I'm just going to wrap that around the back, as I always do. This also saves you some ribbon. And I think I want that, let's see, I want it over this way more. Okay, so we're going to do, let's just do it this way. There we go. And then I'm just going to cut that off. And there I have a knot rather than a bow. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus. And sometimes that does lift the paper. You have to be very careful. Go ahead and glue that down. Now, with this comes that flower. And normally you would put that right there. But because I want to use this for something else, what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in the Sentiment die. And I'm going to use that over here instead. Okay, and I am going to use, let's see, which stamp do I want to use? I'm going to use, I got my other stamps here too, so. I'm just looking at which one I want to use. How about I'm so proud of who you've become. So these are cards on the fly. I haven't really planned out anything as to what I was going to do. So I'm going to bring this in. This would be very nice for graduation, since that'll be right around the corner. I'm so proud of who you've become. We could put that right there. For this, I'll use the dimensionals. I kind of like it like this, so I'm going to do it at an angle. I've got a couple of those flowers. I'm going to take the smaller ones. Now, the large dimensionals are what come with the kit, but I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals. And I'm just going to put a couple of these up here. Maybe one right there. And the larger one I'll put on that stem that's sitting all by itself. That can go right in there. Okay, grab some of those beautiful gems that are with the kit. And just add a few of those. And then for the inside, because it is black, grab another piece of 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. And this one says, may the new season, do I want to use that one? Let's see. I believe in you. How about that? I'm so proud of who you've become. I believe in you. That would make a nice graduation card, I think. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp I believe in you. I'm going to go ahead and grab the butterfly. Stamp that. Paper pumpkins are great if you're a new crafter. Okay, it gives you somewhere to start. And if you're been crafting for a while, it's just a nice, relaxing way to stamp, but also to get your creative juices going for alternatives. So there's an alternative with that one I cut in half. Now I'm going to bring in these pieces. Remember, these are the pieces that I cut off. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to cut this envelope because I like that paper and I don't want to hide it. So I'm going to cut off those edges just like that. And then this nice big piece inside, I'm going to go right where the score lines are. And I'm going to cut that off. Now, this is going to be too large, but these pieces you can keep and use as strips for another card. I mean, I could go on and on and on with this. I'm going to line this up at 4 inches and 5 1/4. I'm going to take that other piece of black cardstock from the first card. I'm going to go ahead and fold that. This one I don't really need another layer on there because it's the pink with the black. And then this one's going to go right in here. Okay, so let's see how I want to do this one. Okay, I got it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, and you can layer more cardstock on that if you want. I'm just showing you an alternative to one card that you can do. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put this right on top here, right in the middle. Again, I'm going to grab that ribbon, which I like so much. I'm going to hate to see it go. I'm going to tie it in a knot. That's going to go right there. The other thing that the paper pumpkins are great for, or if you have children or grandchildren and you want to do projects with them, this is a great way to do projects. Okay, we're going to put that right there. The projects are already thought out for you, so it's just a lot of fun stamping that you can do with your children or grandchildren. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I grabbed my Stampin' Seal instead of Stampin' Seal Plus because sometimes that tears your paper. It's better for 3D projects. Okay, so there we have that. And then I'm going to bring in, let's see. Beautiful things take time. Let's see, do I want to use that? I think I'm going to grab my banners. Let's see, where did I put my banners? I had some already cut. All right, well, I'm going to grab the banner to the kit. Use that one. Okay, beautiful things take time. And you see, that's just a leaf. I'm going to go ahead and put that right on there. And I'm just going to glue that halfway down. Beautiful things take time. And then on the inside here, I can use this piece. Now let's see, we've got this. So I could actually cut this around it. I think I'll put it on the inside there. So let me take the rest of this envelope and use that up. Now there's lines there. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to cut those off. That's from the inside of the envelope. And that layers right up on that. So you see, I used that whole envelope. This is going to go inside here, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And you could layer another color on there if you wanted to. Beautiful things take time. And I'm going to grab my white, and this inside is going to say, beautiful things take time. I'm just looking through what stamps I want to use. Okay, so I'm going to use the one that comes with it. May this new season hold wonderful new experiences. Okay, we're going to use that. Again, this would make another, get out of the way, another nice, okay, this is not cooperating. Let me grab my liquid glue. There we go. When it doesn't work, just grab your liquid glue. Okay. The nice thing about the liquid glue is if you have it on crooked, you can change it. So there we go. Beautiful things take time. May this new season hold wonderful new experiences. I think that would be another nice card for a graduate. I'm going to grab some of my gems here. Oh, let me use the ones that are already open. So I got 2 cards out of that one piece. You could actually get 3 if you did it the way I showed you, where I used that piece and that piece for separate cards. And then I am going to just grab an envelope again. And I have another card. So I hope you enjoyed these alternatives. There's plenty more you can do with this stamp set or this paper pumpkin, because you've got all these envelopes. So it shows you 9 cards, okay? But if you cut them in half, instead of 1 card, you got 3 here. You could get 2 here. And, of course, 3 on this one. So you can get a lot more cards out of it. I hope you liked the few samples that I showed you. If you'd like to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, the link is below. Until next time, keep on stamping, stampers. Bye.